What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sketch Comic Knowledge. You better wake up, you better pay attention, you better stay tuned so I can drop some of my common knowledge on comics. Tonight, as you saw in the title, I'm going to have some books that are already sealed and been graded and came back in good grades, but I wasn't satisfied. Let's crack those open. Let's try to get better grades. And I'll show you what I look for and why I do it. Then I also have some other books that I'm just going to send in to CGC without any pressing. Don't tell anybody that. Don't tell my presser. He'll be very upset with me. But I think they actually are in really good shape. So let's kind of put my eyeballs to the test and see if they come back in high grades. I think they will, and I'll kind of show you why I think so tonight. So without further ado, let's get this party started by making sure you hit that subscribe. Hit that like button. Because then I'm just going to wait. Just going to wait. Do you hit it? Cool. Awesome. Thank you. It helps YouTube algorithm. It helps everyone see my videos. And if you enjoy these videos, please check out my channel. I have a bunch of more CGC unboxing tips and tricks videos that I think you'll enjoy. And also, we are so close to 800 subscribers. If you don't know why or how, neither do I. Please tell me. Please let me know on Instagram Messenger or YouTube here why this has been blowing up. But also, when we hit 800, I get to show a little tease, just a smidge, small little tease of what the giveaways, plural, multiple giveaways for when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Because that is huge. This is amazing. We're so close. We're like 786. So on Instagram, I'll post a small little tease, just a smidge of what some of the giveaways will be for 1,000. So if you'd be so kind, man, share the video. Show other people. I just hope you really enjoy it. I'm having a blast. But enough of me blabbering and talking. You came here to see the books, right? So let's see the books. Should we start out with the ungraded ones? We should. Let's do that. So ungraded books, not too much to it. If you're not familiar with Donny Cates, then I suggest moving out from under the rock you're currently residing in, because he is exploding. His Thor run has been phenomenally popular for its only being on 5 issues. And his Venom series is blowing up. Everything he touches is pretty much phenomenal. So I actually have some Thor books that I will be submitting to CGC without a pressing. And I want to test it. So I have, as you saw here, this is a Thor #2, the second printing. A little harder one to come by, surprisingly. Just got some good beta ray on there. The first 2 you saw were just 2 first prints. Cover A and then the design cover, the Nick Klein design cover, which I'm a big fan of. So these are 3 copies of the Thor. #2 also submitting. Also, beautiful cover. This is the Ribic Thor #5 cover. This is anything with Ribic and Thor. You're like, this will be phenomenal. So I picked up this, gonna submit it, see how it turn out. I also have a second copy of this beautiful book right there. This is just awesome. Just Ribic goodness. So yeah, so I have 2 copies of Thor 5, the Ribic version, and then I also have 2 copies, or 1 each, of cover A and the Marvel Zombies cover, which I guess a set. So not a big fan. Love that one. Not bad. This is amazing. I'm gonna get them both submitted. So those are the raw books that I'll be submitting to CGC just to get graded. Now for the good ones. I actually have 4 books that are already graded that I'm going to be cracking open and sending to my presser to try to press, clean, and see if we can get a bump. The first book I have for you tonight, big fan of this book. Just enjoy it. This is Amazing Spider-Man, issue 202. Great Punisher cover, Spider-Man cover, just a good cover, harder to come by. This is a 9.4. It's an older CGC case. And I looked up the notes, like under CGC, you can type in that serial number, go to CGC, the verify page, type the number, and if there are notes, you could purchase them to find out what the notes are, and it gives you the opportunity to see if the notes are something on the book that could be potentially pressable. In essence, this book had a bottom back cover, small dents, which are great, and on the left front cover, there's a small bend. But on the back, it also said there's a small amount of break color, but most of it was small dents and bends, which I'm pretty confident that he should be able to press out. And I looked the book over, back and forth, and up and down, and I can see all the little dents and bends with the proper lighting on the right angles. But this one not a 9.8 candidate. I think the small little breaks in the back color will kind of do it in, but I really think it could be easily a 9.6 just because there are so many little small dents on the back and the small bend on the front. So that's why I'm pretty confident that this older CGC case 9.4, pretty confident this will come back in 9.6. So that'll be a great little bump up there for sure. That's awesome. That's the first graded book that I'll be cracking and submitting. The second book I have for you tonight is a book that I just picked up kind of recently. This is Ultimate Fallout 4 9.4. I picked this one up kind of during the craze, so probably not the best time to pick it up. I paid it was actually pretty fair, but it was during like the all kind of craziness and everything like that. So I wanted to pick up another copy. This is a 9.4 and from a very trusted seller that he actually said that he was going to submit to CGC for a cracking press. I'm like, all right, I'll take the opportunity to pay for a 9.4 pricing for maybe potential. But this one, all it said was a light polybag creases on the front and back cover. And I've looked cover up and down, on the side, if you're looking for any little spine ticks, color breaks, anything like that. I found nothing. I did see some of the rippling from like the polybag crease front and back. If you're unfamiliar, this book was, when it was on the shelves, was in a clear plastic baggie, so you could not see who this individual was inside of the book. Suspense, ha ha ha. So this book itself, people left them in the poly bags. Don't leave this in the poly bag. Nobody cares. It doesn't affect the value. It actually hurts the value when you leave it in the poly bag because it causes creases. Take them out of the poly bag. Release your books. Free them. Let's get it graded. Then leave them sealed. Don't touch them. But you know. So this book I think has really good potential. I think this one I think is gonna be easy 9.6, 100%. But I'm pretty 9.8 would be great. 9.8 would be great in this. 9.6. What I would expect, 9.8 would just be stunning. So if I get 9.8 out of this, make my day. So there's book number 2 that's graded that we're going to crack, press, and resubmit. Book number 3, a beautiful, love this swipe, ASM 252, swipe of AF15. This is just a great book. This is the first black suit appearance in the ASM series itself. So this book I picked up, I got a really good deal on this one, I think a couple months ago. 9.6. All the CGC notes said were an indent top left back cover, which I looked at with lighting, and there was a small little indent on the top left back cover, which is awesome because the note showed it showed on the book, and I could not find anything else wrong with this book. And normally on this one you have like some color breaks right where that orange is, which are really obvious. On the back there was nothing, so this is a prime candidate, I think, for a good bump up from a 9.6 to a 9.8, I think. So looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. As long as it doesn't go down. That's the trick, right? You never want to submit it go down. So I'm looking forward to getting this one back. So I'll be sending this one off as well. And then also, last book I'll be showing you tonight. I just want to say thank you to everyone. I really hope you're enjoying the content. I'm having a blast making this stuff. If you really do, man, it really helps. Hulk, smash that like button. I'm wearing my Hulk shirt for you. So Hulk, smash that like button, subscribe. I have 2 CGC boxings coming back. I hope I know one of them is gonna be back before I hit 1,000, but like 2 of them, one of them is gonna be phenomenal. So like stay tuned for that. And I got a couple other tips and tricks videos coming out next week, and also another submission and unboxing video. So just trying to get more content flowing more often. And last book, Deja Vu repeat, but this one's a 9.6. So it's another copy of ASM 202. And this one is a 9.6. So I'm hoping. I looked this one up and down. It is. You can actually tell the difference between this one and the 9.4 on the back. It's like like you see the small color breaks as noted in the notes. This one, there are no notes available. This is actually something like when you go to CGC, you can actually purchase the notes. And sometimes it's worth it. In my opinion, if you have the ability to purchase notes on especially this book wasn't expensive. I think this book 9.6 cost me I don't know, like $70. It wasn't anything crazy. But on bigger, more expensive books, it's always good to purchase, and I think it is, if it's something that you maybe have potential down the line to crack it, press it, resubmit. I like purchasing the notes and trying to figure. I love the knowledge, data, finding out hey, why to get a 9.6, why to get a 9.4? Is there reasons that you can change, things like that? But this one, there were no notes available, which is sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Normally there's no notes available. You're like, hey, maybe there's a small ripple, because normally if it's something bad, like a color break or a band, like they're normally most of the time pretty good about like notating the color break while it's a 9.8 to 9.6. This sometimes is a 9.6, maybe a small ripple, a small bend that they didn't feel they needed to notate. But I've looked at the thing up and down. I think this is a solid 9.8 candidate. I really do. I'm hoping so. But yeah, so there's the fourth book. So I'll have 2 copies of this, 194 and 196. I'll have an ASM 252. That's currently a 9.6. To finish it off, the last book is going to be that copy of Ultimate Fallout 4, the 9.4 copy as well. So those are the 4 books that I'll be sending away to the gentleman that I use at Impressive Comic Book Pressing Services to get all my books pressed and cleaned, and then he will submit them for me. And I'm going to fast track these. These I'm going to fast track. It's just 4 of them. I think it's going to cost me an extra like $40, but I want to know immediately. So those are going to fast track. It's not too bad. Fast track's not bad. I think it depends, but I'm going to get those fast track. It's just 4 of them. I think it's going to cost me like extra like $30, so no big deal. I just want them back sooner. I'm excited. Very excited for those. And the other books I'm just going to submit to CGC as they are. I've taken my time and looked them over. I think they're all potential like 9.6s, 9.8s. I don't see anything else on the otherwise, barring any shipping fiascos. So the 2 sets of things that I'm going to be submitting 2 separate orders this week. Hopefully tomorrow. I got to get better at this. But tonight, that's it for us, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And like always, please, if you have any questions, I've gotten so many questions on Instagram and here in the comments down below. Please leave a comment down below. Hit me up on Instagram Messenger. I try to be pretty active on there. If you have any questions, I just want to help. I just here for anyone that has any questions or help. I remember the first time getting books graded. It was terrifying and nerve-wracking. I don't know what I was doing, and it was terrible. I did terrible when I first graded books. So if I could help somebody with a little bit of here or a tip there, I love that. And I love hearing stories of how people are like, they're submitting their books. They're like, I love hearing that. Please tell me your stories. If you have any questions, contact me, all right? I'm just here to help. But that's it tonight, guys. Like always, thank you so much. Skeff, out.